Hey guys, it's Yaz. Thanks for getting together today. As we can see by the title down below, we are going to be doing a tour of my houseplants and I'm super stoked. So let's just get to it. Hey guys, this is one of the first plants that you'll see. This is called a yucca plant, tree, whatever you want to call it. It's yucca. This is obviously air purifying. It is dog safe if your dog gets into it, because I do have an 8-month-old Aussie and she is still getting into stuff by the day, new things. So I do try to be more cautious of which plants I am bringing home. Anyways, she already did this one, but let's just not even talk about that. Anyways, this has great health benefits. I mean, it goes from like migraines to digestive to your cholesterol to inflammation. Like, this is a very big health benefit plant that you would want to purchase or invest in, because once the roots are big enough, you would be able to, cook with it and eat it, and that's where the nutrients come from. Other than that, until then, it's going to be cleaning my air, removing it from about 5 different toxins. And I just could not be more excited about this plant. I'm really excited to watch it grow, because I really think it's a very unique. So let's check out the other ones. Hey guys, okay, so the next set of plants are these two gals, and I'll be honest, I have really no idea what they are. I want to say she might be in like the prayer plant family, or she might be a different type of pathos. I'm not 100% sure. And then this one, I was told, I got her at a flea market, and they told me that she was part of the elephant ear family. But I don't think she is. I'm gonna say she is, because that would make me feel better, but I love her pink. Let's get that. Look at it. Oh, that's super pretty. Super pretty too. Look at it. That's very unique. The patterns are very unique on this plant. This is the next few plants that you'll see. This is one of the pathos, and I'm super excited. I actually just got her. I didn't want your typical pathos. I forgot what this one's actually called, but I feel like it's a more unique one because of how her leaves are. They're kind of like a blotchy with some white, and they're on the lighter side of the green. So I'm super stoked. I wanted these. I'm gonna end up hanging her from the top because I want her to drop down and get super long and like viney. That was my reason for getting her. My snake plant, I don't remember if I posted it, but Cora, my mini Aussie, had actually gotten into my other snake plant, so this is just gotta start over, and here it is. I'm super stoked. She's growing beautifully. Let me turn her so she gets even. Yeah, let's go check out the other ones. As you can already see, I have my bamboo. Self-explanatory, lucky bamboo, right? And then I've had her, she's being dramatic. She's been dramatic for a little bit. Prayer plant, womp, but she's fine. She's just being dramatic about it. I have a ZZ plant here. I've had my prayer and my ZZ plant for about a year now. And obviously they haven't grown too much, and like I said, my prayer plant is being super dramatic with her one leaf and looking extra droopy. But anyways, so my ZZ plant, there's actually another pot. Yeah, I didn't propagate it. I just separated them because I think it was just too much for the size that I wanted them in. Yeah, hope that makes sense. I just trimmed her. She's C, And she's a croton plant. I believe that's how you pronounce the name. And what they end up doing is having this like really pretty coloring of leaves that at first they'll come out green if they're well taken care of. As you can see, she's green, and we love that. That means she's happy. And once she starts producing more leaves, what these old leaves would do is they'll start to change color. They'll get to like a red, pink, like orangey colors. Like it's like a little color scheme, and I'm ecstatic for that. I do have 2 stems here, so my plan with this one is to kind of get it to go into like a tree shape. And I recently got some cuttings and we're propagating those, so super stoked. Okay, guys, focus. That is like a chain or string of turtles, and let me see if I can get it to focus. I think these are just so beautiful. Like I said, I've been on the lookout for like string things so I can hang them. Does it look better like that, guys? I don't know. Okay, see, they're kind of looking like your turtles, and then the string is coming. So super cool. The next plant that I'm about to show you guys is a plant that I have been waiting to get for a while, just because I wanted to make sure I had enough plant experience behind me. Because I didn't want to kill it. I didn't want bad juju, alright? Okay, so this is the famous Chinese money plant. It is on the easier side, or on the easier side for like beginners, or just starting your plant journey. But what this really brings is just pure luck, and I feel like it's just an abundance here. So I wanted to have one and forever only have one, and maybe have this one produce different ones. And to be honest, there's actually 2 different roots in here. Let me actually show you. There's one right here, this one, and then this other one. So love that. I love that her leaves look like lily pads. I feel like this is very unique. So I was researching why they start to kind of curve up and down, like they start to curl. This one is probably not getting enough sunlight, so it has to, what it thinks it needs to do is pop out the middle. What's like really fueling this entire plant is basically the stem, like the root of the stem. That's what's popping out. Right. These are kind of curving up, and I want to say they're still not getting enough light, but they're kind of like getting almost enough light, because it's also not popping out like this one. So what I'm gonna have to do with it is just give it a few days, because it has been uber cloudy and like rainy vibes outside, and I don't want to throw it into too much shock, especially if I know that within a couple of days the sun's gonna come out. Like right now the sun, it keeps going in and out. So I want to give it time. I want to give the weather time to like chill out and let it do its thing before I start messing with this one too much, because I don't know, I don't want to like move her and then for it to be too much light. Guys, I have had this tree for a couple years now. I'm gonna say like 2 years now. And we did have a hiccup. Right, there's no leaves because Cora ate them. Cora was definitely chewing on this. I even have like a branch on this side. Let me try to show you. Like she completely destroyed this bonsai. But right here, I'm trying to revive it. And as you guys can kind of see, she is getting leaves back. So I'm super stoked. She's super happy. I'm loving it. She does a lot better with moss. Before this moss, she had Spanish moss, and you can see like my dog literally like chewed up on her sides of her trunks. But I'm loving this moss. I just found this new nursery or gardening center, and I really like their products and what they just had to offer for my plants. So this was one of what they had to offer, was this moss. I think it's super cool, super colorful, and I think just the purple makes it more unique and like eye-catching, I think. But anyways, obviously the moss is to hold in the moisture, because bonsais don't really like to have too much water in there. I definitely do like to have her dried out before I water her again. I will mist her like leaf area, her like trunk here. I will mist that, I kid you not, because I feel like she needs to be misted. But yeah. So these are all of my house plants, guys. And I really hope that you guys enjoyed watching these videos. Hopefully it inspired you guys to check out a few other plants that you probably wouldn't want to check out or maybe practice with. Let me know if you guys want to see my vegetable garden that I have going. I've been working on this for a couple months now. Super stoked. I do have plants that are my outside plants. Obviously they're not house plants because they're not in this video. But let me know, leave me a thumbs up, leave a comment down below if you would like to see any of those. Okay guys, so I really appreciate you guys getting together today and just tuning in on today's video. I hope this definitely inspired you guys to check out a few houseplants of your own. Again, all of my houseplants that I showed are pet friendly, and they clean our air and remove certain toxins that we just don't need. The plants that I just showed you guys are definitely requiring low lighting, except for the yucca. The yucca does need a little bit more, actually needs a lot more lighting than any of my other house plants. So if you are interested in that one, just keep that in mind. But again, that one and the rest of my plants are, they're low maintenance. They're great first beginner plants, maybe not so the yucca, but I definitely recommend the ZZ plant or the prayer plant, or even maybe a bonsai or some bamboos, just to start you off with and get you used or into the routine of having a plant. If anything, the plants definitely let us know when they're too dried out. So definitely just kind of pay attention to them, kind of peek at them once a week or something. The biggest sauce I can actually give you guys is literally like stick your finger in the soil. You can feel either how the soil is, whether it's moist or really dry. Okay, if you guys found any value, any new information here, to give it a thumbs up. Your thumbs up goes a long way, and I really appreciate you guys getting together for today's video. I'll see you guys very, very soon.